Hi, my name is Swathi Mohan, and I am an aerospace engineer, specifically a guidance, navigation, and controls engineer. I build spacecraft that explore all parts of our solar system. A typical day for me usually involves two things. One, sitting in front of a computer, and two, sitting in meetings talking to a lot of people. The first, sitting in front of a computer, most of our work is done on the computer nowadays, so it's an essential tool. But what you actually do when you're sitting in front of it can vary a lot. You can either just be working on writing a document or trying to explain things to people, or you could actually be in front of a computer in the mock-up of a spacecraft that you're testing code on to see if it'll actually work. Or you could be out in mission control where the computer that you're sitting in front of is actually getting information real time from the spacecraft as it's in space. Other times you can actually be out in the field, and while you need the computer to get the information, you're actually out in the environment where you need to do the testing to figure out whether it's working right. Other than that, it's sitting in a lot of meetings. Meetings are the way we communicate with other people and explain our ideas. And working in a team really means being able to communicate ideas and come together as a team to design something. So that involves a lot of talking and a lot of deciding together as opposed to one person deciding on their own. A common misconception about my field is that it's rocket science. A lot of aerospace engineering gets confused with the synonym rocket science. And while we do have all the skills to build rockets, there's a little bit nuance where I could work on a rockets, but I work on so much more, including the things that go inside of the rockets. And science and engineering, though very similar, are a little bit different, where science asks the why and engineering asks the how. So as an aerospace engineer, I don't just work on rockets, but I work on building the things that are inside them that go explore the galaxies. There are two main skills that I think are super important in my field, aside from the usual math and science. One is analytical thinking. This is the ability to find creative ways to solve problems. A lot of what I do is to build spacecraft that are going into places in the solar system where we've never been before. So we have to be able to design something to an environment that we don't know what it's going to be like. We don't know exactly what's going to happen to it. So being able to come up with creative solutions to find the answers to problems that no one has ever solved before really requires that analytical thinking and the ability to figure out a solution when one may not have been invented yet. The second is communication skills. We may be the smartest person in the room, but if we can't explain what we know or how to do it, it only goes as far as ourselves. And to create the big things, we need to work in teams. So being really good at communicating your ideas, being able to translate what one person is saying to the others to be able to bridge those gaps is a super essential tool in forming these teams, really getting the design moving, and actually making all of the pieces fit together. My best piece of advice for those considering aerospace engineering is to figure out why you like space and what part of engineering you're naturally good at. Aerospace engineering is basically a combination of all the different types of engineering, but just put in the application of space, of creating things that go out into space. So you need all of the different disciplines, including mechanical, civil, electrical, computer programming, all of them. You just do it for the application of space. So the people who generally gravitate towards aerospace engineering, one, have an innate love of space. There's something about the application of space, of the challenges, of the complexity, of the curiosities that appeals to them. And the second, because it's such a large industry, finding your niche really is about what are the other aspects of engineering or space you particularly are interested in or you are good at. And then you can hone in and learn that skill and then apply it to the aerospace industry. So naturally, find what you're interested in and what you're good at, and you can find a way to make it fit within aerospace engineering.